And we're live.
According to
Is
me.
it regular Crown Royal? You got like some like honey or apple or something?
It's just regular. Literally, like I was.
Give it a little for me. Oh, that's nice.
I don't know what the difference. Literally, the reason I have this, I'm not a liquor drinker at all. I mostly just drink light beer when I do drink. But like,
I mostly shove it up my ass.
Yeah, I boof it sometimes. I boof it. But basically, I was like, we were all registering for our wedding. My fiance and I, she was just like shooting the gun at things that she thought was cool. And one of them was like a little, those drink carts that you can put in like the corner of your dining room where you have like liquor bottles on it and the thing. And like neither of us are really hard alcohol people, but like we got that and I assembled it earlier this week. And I've just been like looking, another friend got me this crystal decanter and I'm like, I just want something to go in it so bad. Like I look so cool. And so like right before the show, I was like, hey, will you go? Like, I'm tired of looking at this for like 2 weeks. Go like buy any kind of whiskey. I want to put it in the crystal decanter and then I'm going to drink it out of a fancy cup. And I have these like circle ice cubes that are freezing right now. I'm going to try later. And so she did. And I don't know what I'm tasting or anything. I put so much fucking ice in this because I don't really want it to be that strong. Man, I'm fancy. It looks neat on there. There's like wine bottles that we also don't drink down there. I got some fancy cups, So I guess Crown was what came to mind. I don't really know anything about whiskey, but Crown's kind of nice, right? It's
I like Crown.
Enough. I like it. No, it's not. What's good, Dick? Tell me. What's a good whiskey?
What's good? Well,
Yeah.
a good whiskey.
That you
God,
enjoy. That's like more of not something super over the top fancy.
Well, they all have just expensive versions of what they have. Like you got Rare Breed, Gentleman Jack. Those are probably a little bit higher. Maker's Mark has a reserve. It's fine. It's not as bad as like Jack or Jim Beam.
Jack.
You should get Tony Soprano special. Get that Glenlivet.
Is that what he
Yeah.
drinks? All right, I'll buy one. Is that expensive?
It's not cheap.
It can be. It depends on how
which
much
one you get, right? It's like Macallan.
If it's like a 12-year or a 18 or 20-something year, okay.
If
Or
you're not an
some sort of
alcoholic,
blend of like they've got the mother cask from the old country that's 800 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. My girlfriend, I basically like I'm gonna buy some bottles to have on there to look nice in the corner, but I can already like foresee what's gonna happen. It's gonna be like some Saturday, and I'll have friends over and I'm like, "You see my drink cart? Yeah, you guys wanna have a drink?" Like, yeah. Let's just go get some Bud Light though. I don't want to drink this. And then that's how it'll end up going because the beer's just better. I like the carbonation.
I hate it.
Light.
I hate it. I don't like alcohol to begin with, but if I was gonna drink, I would want some nice tequila. I'd want a nice tequila, something pretty high end. Even the Rocks tequila is actually okay. Like back when I could drink, like I tried the Rocks tequila. I think it's called Tierra Mana or something like that. It's okay. But no, I like nice tequila with a little bit of lime and just kind of straight up. I do like it chilled. But
I know tequila brands very well. I just do what you said years ago, which is like make sure it says
100% agave,
and that way there's no like grain alcohol like Jose Cuervo where they're like making it cheaper.
Yeah,
that's why so many people apparently are like, oh, tequila really fucks me up and I have hangovers, and it's like, well, that's because you were drinking grain alcohol mixed with shitty tequila.
Yeah, you're not even drinking tequila. It's like, yeah, as long as it's like 51% tequila in the bottle, we can call it tequila. And it's just like, okay, well, maybe I want 100% tequila in my tequila, like make that the bare minimum. But I can't remember the brands that I liked before. But there was one that was in this really fancy bottle that had like a decanter top. It looked like a big fucking golden egg.
Yeah,
that was in the top. It was so fucking good.
I like the way I don't know what the decanter is meant to do. Does it do anything? So when I put whiskey into that crystal square decanter, am I supposed to leave that open? And what am I doing?
No. This is the purpose of a decanter is that so your wife doesn't know how much you're drinking, because you can always fill it up and then throw the bottle away. I'm 100% serious about. I'm decanter life big time, and not even I know how much I'm drinking. I just go to the store. Every time I'm at the store, I buy all the bottles of Wild Turkey, and then me or someone keeps the decanter full. I swear to God, that's the purpose. There's not like it doesn't need to breathe. The whiskey doesn't need to breathe. It's just so no one could count how much liquor you're drinking.
So it literally doesn't do anything but look cooler.
No, it just looks. It's glass. It's not some kind of like special liquor massaging glass that you put that in.
You see those special shaped things where they're like you pour wine in there and then they say
Wine is alive.
Wait a little while.
Yeah, wine is alive though. Liquor is not. Liquor is just ethanol. It's just a chemical mixed with oak.
I'm still gonna keep liquor in there even if it doesn't do anything. It looks so much neater than the regular bottle.
Oh yeah, you don't want to have a crappy whiskey bottle sitting out there. No.
That's trash.
Life, man.
No, I'm gonna line the whole thing with warm Miller Lights.
That's your beer?
No, I don't. I just thought of that because my brother came in town like 3 weeks ago and he brought a bunch of Miller Lite, and I still have like 10 cans of Miller Lite sitting in a box in the corner of my kitchen because it's like there is something off about the way Miller Lite tastes compared to other light beers. There's something iffy about it. There's I like Bud Select, which I don't know if that's everywhere.
Every time I have a party, there's always some joker who will bring like a 24 pack of Modelo, and then it will sit in it will shift back and forth from the garage to like the counter, slowly getting whittled away at for over like 3 beers here and there because it's just
Modelo's
I always
not very good.
And go, come on, buddy, whose house are you coming to? Here, bringing this on the day of my Cinco de Mayo. You're bringing me
Cinco de Mayo.
Fucking 24 pack. Look what I got over here. A Golden Road 6-pack, a Wolf Pup. These people have brought me, and here's you. Something that you just probably grabbed out of the store and didn't even pay for. Get it out of here.
Shit. Are you a beer guy at all or a fancy liquor decanter man?
I'll drink it all. If it will make me forget about all the problems that I caused with liquor, I will drink it.
A couple of times a year, I'll convince myself like, yeah, this is the time I'm going to understand wine. And I'll like I'll go buy some wine. And like the first couple nights, like you try it like with dinner or something, you're like, man, I'm like a fancy adult. Like and then like it'll come up and it's like, I really don't want that. I want beer. I want a light, crisp, refreshing beer. I don't want this heavy red wine that's going to make me and wine drunk. People talk about that. Like wine drunk is the least pleasant drunk. It makes you lethargic. It makes you lazier than any other kind of drunk, I feel like.
I hate wine. I'm with you on that one. Not one glass if I have to, but what pairs good with the steak? That's what I want to know. What was that, Kyle? Sorry.
I'm not a big fan of wine. I never have been. I don't really like beer either. Beer to me has to be like accompanied with like a beer food. Like I would never just sit and like watch a game and drink beer after beer. But if we have like hot dogs or like wings or something like that, then I'll drink a white trash beer. Like like Miller Lite is my like go-to like light beer because I want it to taste like fucking water. Like I don't want it to taste like beer or Corona or a Dos Equis. Dos Equis in the green bottle is probably my favorite beer.
I've been getting into White Claws lately. I don't know if you gentlemen have heard of this.
Those are pretty good.
Oh, fancy.
They are good. Yeah.
Yeah. It's what the TikTok crowd likes. So I've been trying to learn their ways.
La-di-da. What do you got? Like a 17-year-old girlfriend? Is that why you're breaking out the White Claws? Or
hope that's the plan. This is step 1 of the plan.
That's how you do that. Yeah. You start with the White Claws. Yeah, I know some people who drink those. I've never had one. Probably would be delicious. Sounds delicious.